There we go. Namaste, beautiful beings. Welcome to the Divine Wealth Awakening show, where intuition brings your soul to life. Divine Wealth Awakening is a multimedia platform for codependent women to be seen and heard and to create a business so that they can speak their authentic truth with confidence. And today we have Beth Schliebe with us. Beth is a phenomenal facilitator. She has been one of my favorite go-to people for the last, 5-6 years?
Or even maybe a little bit more.
But
thank you, Janie. Thank you.
Yes. And so, Beth, I understand you have a business, Create Possibilities with Beth.
Yes, I do, Janie. And it's been quite an exploration. It's been quite an adventure to really create possibilities, not only with women, but children and people of all race, creed, colors, shape, size, everything. And the possibilities that exist in this world are amazing when we really tap into ourselves. And that's what we explore and create possibilities with that. It's just like I get to facilitate and have fun, just like with people like Janie,
Yes.
And we get to play and we get to explore and try on who we be in so many different ways. And, as we create, something else shows up, and then another step, and something else shows up, and another step, something else shows up. And we see this whole thing kind of unfold as we begin to be awake to what we forgot. Yes. And how we remember, and we move forward from that space. And so thanks, Janie, for having me on your show.
I'm honored.
Being able to create another possibility and just say hi to the world,
Absolutely.
Yeah.
Could you tell us what this "just laugh" on your shirt means?
No, can't do that. No. So here it is, just laugh. Well, laughter in my world, and something that we know from long time ago, is that laughter is a vibration that can rip up, tear up, break up anything that is stuck within you. And a gentleman, a doctor, in fact, a long time ago in India, was treating people and had so many people with such depression issues that he decided to go out into the center square and work with so many people in laughter. And he said, if anything I could give them, that they would have one joy during the day, he would work with laughter. And then it became expansive and it spread. And then there was Laughter USA facilitations. And so Just Laugh is about the healing of that space of who we truly be. We come from source, and whatever your source is, there's this universal place where there's joy, where there's healing through joy, where there's possibility through joy. And as we laugh more, that actually can turn on all those healing drugs, the happy drugs in our body. And so when I walk through, it's really interesting when I wear my shirts or my jackets or my yoga pants or any of those types of things. And it says, just laugh. And I've gotten everything from people going, oh, that's really cool. What do we have to laugh about in this world today?
Right.
Yeah. And it's like, wow, what if we could awaken people like that and shift the vibration? And what if any interesting point of view was an amazing point of view because it got something stirred up within there? And so there's another possibility that can open and expand.
Yeah.
So just laugh. Just laugh, live. It's like a way to create your life.
Yes.
Yeah. Thank you, Janie, for asking about that.
You are so welcome. I'm glad you're doing that. Years ago, when I was going through my Reiki Mastery course, my teacher, she would have, if we were in a really foul mood or something, she had a space in her house that was like a tiny hallway that was in between all of the rooms.
Yeah.
And we would do this thing where we would just pretend laugh, and then pretty soon we were actually laughing.
Yes.
Because you can't do that and not laugh. That's impossible.
That's it. And it's contagious. And I would much rather have the disease of laughter than some other disease that could be going around on this planet. So I choose laughter.
Yes, absolutely.
And it is contagious, and it is so very healing. I mean, we know that from doctors like Patch Adams, the movie, remember that, how fun that was? And then we also know from Bernie Siegel, opening the heart. These are long time ago. So everything is actually about going back to our memory, waking up to remember what it is that we came in with that we actually already know. And so that memory thing, I had a wonderful teacher and have a wonderful teacher, Dr. Hector Garcia in San Diego. And he would always speak the phrase, back to the future, forward to the past. So it's like all of these places where we have these knowingness, where we have these awarenesses, where we have these wonderful, wonderful memories. And now what will it take to just ignite those and bring them back and activate them? And so that's one of the fun things we do at Create Possibilities with that.
Awesome. And I also understand you have a webinar coming up on May 3rd.
I'm so excited.
Could you please tell us about that?
Oh, no, I can't do that. No, I absolutely can. I would love to tell you about it. In fact, here it is, little webinar thing. I don't know if you can see that or not, but we'll be doing this on Zoom. And there's another lady who will be doing it with me that she and I have worked together. Her name is Kristen Trimmer. And if you would like to go to the website is an amazing new creation that we've had. And it's actually right here. If you ever see one of these flyers, Janie can put it up for you. But it's called Remembering the Fields of Consciousness. So cool. You like that?
Yeah.
Yeah. I think it gives me little goosebumps all over the place. But everybody is a part of consciousness. And so it's no exclusion. You know, everybody is a part of consciousness. And we all play a little piece in that, whether we expand or contract that day, whether we're having a good day or bad day, that's really irrelevant. It's like, who are you? Who do you be? Like, how do you want to show up? How do you want to expand? And if I can just kind of give you a little bit of talk about that, is that okay,
Absolutely.
Janie? The Remembering the Fields of Consciousness is a 5-part series. It's every Thursday in May at 5:30. And the first one is free. You can check it out. There'll be MP3s for all of that. But that's the technical part. And then there's, 5 different topics that we'll be exploring. It is a self-exploration. Kristen and I may be facilitating and just trying to awaken those memories that you already have and realizing that there's probably only 5 to 10% of new information. Everything else is already in the universe. And we are remembering, we're activating new parts of our DNA. We're activating new parts of those places that have fallen asleep in us, that maybe we can't get the results that we're looking for. Maybe there's a part where we go, oh yeah, that's that piece. But this is interactive. And we'll be throwing out all kinds of topics to discuss, to play with. There's no right or wrong, good or bad. And a couple other teachers that I absolutely love are from Access Consciousness, Dr. Dane here and Gary Douglas. And they have been universal in going around the world and having a lingo that helps you understand where you came from. Then there's Dr. Bartlett, Richard Bartlett, who's been around the world, and he will teach you about the magic. And he'll show you different ways of coming about to maybe different dimensions and parallel universes. And I mentioned before Dr. Garcia, and he helps you turn on that GPS system that we have within ourselves. But all of it is about you. All of it is about awakening who you truly be. And it's about however you do it. And we're here to jog those memories. And we're here to help you, if you choose, and everything is a choice, to kind of awaken to a way that maybe you can have more ease with your life. No matter what it is you're going through, we play with everything. And there is nothing that's hidden. What if you remembered source and coming back to source? Like we started from somewhere, right?
Right.
And Dr. Garcia, again, has always said, as has, Joe Dispenza or Greg Braden or Cryon or any of those other people that you may tap into, seed stars. It doesn't matter what dimension you play in. Your source, everything is energy. And energy cannot be destroyed.
Right.
It can't be created, but it can be transformed continually, over and over and over again. So what transformation are you choosing to make with yourself? Whether it's physically, mentally, emotionally, spiritually, psychologically, where's your source? And so when you maybe get into that quiet space for just a few moments Some people call it a meditation. What if it was moving meditation? What if it was breath? What if it was some of the ways that we've learned from ancient traditions?
Mm-hmm.
What if you design your own?
Mm-hmm.
What if there's no limits? What if it was just a continual exploration of what you desire to come next? And so when we talk about fields of consciousness, I know I'm a dork. It's okay.
It's so good.
When we talk about fields of consciousness, it's about remembering fields of consciousness. And so I've been doing this work for probably 35 years in different ways, shapes, and forms. And so my greatest joy is to help another person actually expand themselves. I've had so much help along the way also, and it's like, okay, what would it take to choose to get beyond where you are in this moment of time? And what if this moment of time was actually your past and your future altogether? You've heard these things before. This isn't new. And so we're just going to help you explore, put it together in maybe a different way, a different language, and awaken to who you be. And remember your fields of consciousness that's here to express you as you, which is an amazing, amazing creation within itself. So tap in if you want to, it would be fun.
Very cool.
Fun. Yeah.
Yeah.
And Janie, I'd like to speak about the gratitude that I have for you. And if you guys don't know this lady, her being here presenting to you and inviting you as one of the most amazing invitations is like Janie is a light in this world. And I really just want to thank you for all that you have brought to my life, to everybody's life that you touch. And it's amazing what she has to offer if you haven't tapped into all the work that she does. So I'm sitting here, blah, 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 about me. Janie's amazing. So big gratitude to you, Janie. Yeah. Thank you for all you're doing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So where do we go from here?
Where we go from here? Below the video, I will post all of the links for Beth's upcoming Zoominar and all of her contact information. Where you can,
thank you,
easily get a hold of her. And I want to thank everybody for tuning in to the Divine Wealth Awakening show.
I love that name, Divine Wealth, because that's where it comes from,
Yes. Well, and it includes everything.
Yeah.
And wealth is like not just the money thing, but it's also the things in your life that you deem as abundance.
Mm-hmm.
Family, love, friendship, nature.
Universal consciousness.
Universal consciousness, source, everything.
But everything that fills our soul is what it feels like to me. And not that our soul needs filling, because our soul is actually filling us, right? And we're connected to it all the time. This side of the veil, other sides of the veil. I mean, wherever we are, we're connected to that soul. But that soul, if we can ignite that and expand that, wow, what wealth.
We become unstoppable.
Yeah, I know, right? When we're just
Absolutely.
like harmonization. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's really, really amazing.
Absolutely.
Yeah. So I love the name. This is beautiful. Thank you.
You are so welcome.
It's nice to be a part of it.
And I'm really excited to announce this coming Friday, Beth will be live with me on the Divine Wealth Awakening show. So I will post links for the Bold Brave Media Global Network and TuneIn Radio as well.
So more great names, Bold and Brave. And it does take a little bit of bold and brave walking through this planet, I tell you.
Absolutely. So stay tuned. We have more coming from Divine Wealth Awakening and Beth Schliebe. So
thanks,
namaste.
Guys. Namaste. Thank you.